beginning tomorrow evening. That's where we have numerous weather watches and warnings in place. A blizzard warning for portions of northwestern Kansas, northeastern Colorado for the potential up to winds of 60 miles an hour and about 1 to 3 inches of snow for those areas. Closer back home in the South Plains, we're not talking about snowfall for our area, but winds, as a wind advisory is already in place beginning 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, lasting through 3 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. For the peak winds sustain around 25 to 35 miles an hour, gust approaching around 40 to 50 miles an hour at times. But for this evening, we're talking about a different weather story. Clear skies to dominate our weather. A few high clouds out there earlier this evening, but a quiet evening, tranquil evening compared to what we'll see tomorrow. So that's why we have a windy Wednesday on tap for us. A cold front comes through later in the day. Most likely a freeze for us in Lubbock and most areas on the Caprock. Then a cool and breezy Saturday setting up, but at least dry as far as all weather goes. But let's go and take a look at your windcast now, because this will be the main story for your Wednesday. Sustained winds by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, already approaching around 20 miles an hour. Most likely to see gusts a little bit higher than that. Then they really peak right around Wednesday around lunch or so. Sustained winds about 24 miles an hour. You can see the bulk of the heaviest winds beginning to push off to the northeast as expected, and then those winds quickly subside as we head into the late evening hours into early Thursday morning, even calm, so that will allow those temperatures to really drop off as we approach Thursday morning. Those overnight lows Thursday morning, near freezing, if not at freezing here at LIA. That freezing line extends all the way from Silverton down to about Gaines County, and then all of the western South Plains looking like to see at least a significant freeze from this weather system. So we just have to deal with it. Winter is trying to knock on the door, but for tonight here in Lubbock, we'll enjoy a mild temperature right around 44 degrees. Clear and breezy conditions to dominate our weather, but the winds beginning to pick up out of the south-southwest, 14 to 24 miles an hour. For your Wednesday, we're talking windy, hazy conditions out there. High temperature right around 63 degrees. Those west winds 24 to 34 miles an hour, gust approaching 40, if not 50 miles an hour in some locations. Your 7-day forecast now. 63 once again for your high on Wednesday. Hazy conditions will dominate the South Plains for your Wednesday. Don't forget Veterans Day, and then lots of sunshine to dominate our weather after a very cold start Thursday morning, right around freezing. Most areas will see that first freeze, especially on top of the Caprock. And then Friday and Saturday still looking at dry conditions, temperatures returning to seasonable averages. And then Sunday looking at like our next chance of rain. At least a small chance at this point, and then a much bigger weather system possibly on the doorstep as we head into Tuesday of next week. High temperature